Recording now. So, Charlie, how are things this week? What's been happening?
Just working, busy at work. Just the normal. Haven't really thought about our sessions this week as usual.
Yeah. So, just kind of really concentrating on work and blocking out, I guess.
That's it. Really.
Talk about. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The eating's been, it's kind of tough. I've been trying, but I mean, even the other day I finished late at work and had a couple of pieces of chocolate cake, and I mean, I just thought about it afterwards. It was just kind of, weird, because it's not something that someone with anorexia would do. And I felt just, I don't know, like I was just having too much, that it was really just an indulgent thing to do, and I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah. Okay. So I hear that kind of inner critic part seems to be quite strong. That first of all, just as you're telling the story there, the inner critic's coming in and saying, well, you're not a proper anorexic because you had those 2 bits of cake. But then at the same time, there's this, it kicked in after you ate the cake, in the sense that there's this idea that, well, I'm self-indulgent, that's too much. Yeah. And what was that like for you when after, like, what did it feel like?
I just felt kind of guilty, and like I didn't deserve it, and it was irresponsible to do that, and it tasted good, but I don't feel like I have any right to have anything that's pleasurable either or tastes good.
Yeah. So that kind of links in with other things you've said to me about kind of feeling, that's a theme for you, isn't it? Feeling guilty, feeling like I don't deserve anything good, don't deserve anything pleasurable. I've got to deprive myself. That's the only way.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what drives your anorexia, isn't it? That need to deprive yourself, that need to stop yourself from having anything, because otherwise the guilt kicks in.
Yeah.
If you have anything normal that other people would have, there's that sense of guilt around being happy, having a life, having anything pleasurable.
Yeah. That's it.
So that's really important, I think. A really important thing that you've highlighted there, that guilt is such a driving force in your life, and I'm really keen to understand that more, where that's come from, and I guess that the types of experiences that might be linked with. How would you feel about us doing some imagery to start to maybe investigate that a little bit more, and ultimately to see if we can get in touch with little Charlie and what's going on for her, that vulnerable part of you?
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I don't know what good it will do, but that's, I mean, I don't mind if you feel like that, if that's something you want to do.
Yeah, and I know that it might kind of feel like, well, what's the point? There's, what good is it going to do, kind of thing. But I guess it's really important that we don't just talk about it, but that we actually get in touch with little Charlie, that she's the part that's suffering here. She's the part that's kind of deprived all the time here. And I guess the more work that we can do with her, the more connection that we can do with her, the more we'll be able to, I guess, figure out what's going on here. But that's really good that you're willing to do that. So I wonder if you could just close your eyes and just make yourself comfortable.
Yeah.
And just take a couple of deep breaths and just let yourself sink into your chair. And I'd just like you to take yourself in your mind's eye to that recent experience where you have those 2 bits of chocolate cake at work, and imagine that you're there right now, and that this is happening in the present.
Mm-hmm.
And can you just describe to me what that tastes like? So first of all, just kind of taste the cake, notice yourself eating that. Yeah, what's that like?
I mean, it's sweet and it tastes good. It, uh, yeah, it tastes nice, but I don't like that it tastes nice.
Mm. Yeah, yeah,
It's enjoyable, but I don't like that it's enjoyable. But yeah,
yeah.
it
So what?
tastes sweet and
Mm,
kind of moist.
yeah. And so what's going through your mind as you're eating that? Those thoughts are around, I don't like this. What else are you thinking?
I shouldn't be eating this.
Okay.
Um, this is too much.
Mm, mm,
Uh, it's not okay. It's not allowed. I
yeah.
shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah. And what are you feeling? What are the feelings that are coming up?
It's the feeling that it's kind of wrong.
Mm,
Um, feel a bit bad.
yeah. And where do you notice that feeling in your body?
It's kind of some tension in my chest, but also like a churning feeling in my tummy.
Mm. I wonder if you can tune into those feelings even more and turn them up so that they're strong, and just
Mm,
wipe the image and let your mind drift back to an early memory. Just let your mind drift until you come up with an early memory where you felt the same or similar feelings. And just talking to your body, not your mind. Just let yourself
mm-hmm,
drift back. And just let me know when something comes up.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. But um just tell me, where are you, and how old are you? What's going on?
I'm 11. I'm outside, out the back, um, just playing around with the garden hose. It's in summer.
Mm, yeah. And who else is there? Are you on your own, or is there anyone else there?
Yeah, just on my own,
Mm.
kind of having fun. Um, and then I turn around and Mum's there, and I squirt. Some of the water gets on Mum, and um, I can just see in her face.
And what's her face?
She just looks disappointed.
Mm.
Like I've done something wrong.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And what's if she when you look at her facial expression, what do you think she's thinking about you?
That I'm silly. That I'm just I'm mucking around.
Mm.
Uh, and yeah, just being silly and indulgent and frivolous, and that I shouldn't be like that.
Yeah. And what's she feeling towards you?
I think she's just disappointed in me.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. And what are you feeling right now?
I feel sick,
Mm, yeah.
like I've let her down.
Okay.
Kind of shame, kind of actually.
Mm,
That, that just like I've done something wrong.
yeah, yeah. And what do you need right now? What do you need to be different to feel better?
I don't know how. I don't know how to feel better.
Yeah, yeah,
It just gets taken away.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So do you maybe need her to feel less disappointed in you to make that go away in some way?
But I did it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm to blame. Yeah. Okay. So I wonder, can you freeze that image there and just would it be okay to bring me into the image? Would you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And can
Yeah,
you see me there? And I'm standing between you and mum. Is that all right? Do you feel okay standing behind me there?
yeah.
And I'm just going to talk to mum first, if that's okay. And I'm just going to say, Mum, I don't know if you noticed what happened there, but Charlie's just having a bit of fun out here. And, this is great. It's great to see her having fun. She's such a lovely kid, and she's just out here. This is harmless, playing with the hose. But of course, this is what happens with hoses. You must remember from your own childhood, hoses have a mind of their own sometimes. And water does get everywhere, and that's normal. But, it's a warm day, and, you know, this is not going to hurt you too much getting wet.
I don't like. I don't like you doing that.
Yeah, that feels uncomfortable. Me talking to mum like that.
You're
Yeah.
going to upset her. You're
Does
going to upset her.
does she look upset?
No, she looks disappointed, but you're going to upset her.
Okay. Okay. You know, maybe if I talk to you first, maybe if I come and talk to you first, Charlie, would that be okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, what a lovely, caring little girl you are. That is so amazing to see how beautiful and caring you are. You care about your mum so much. That's absolutely lovely. You know, you are doing so much to care for everyone in your family. You're such a loving child. And this is one of the things that I think is just brilliant about you. And you might not realize it, but this is a lovely, lovely part of you. That the fact that you care so much and you're caring so much for mum. But don't worry, I'm not, just to reassure you, I'm not planning to hurt mum or to make her feel bad in any way. But sometimes grown-ups need explanations for things. They need help with parenting. And this side of her parenting, I think she needs a bit of help because she's kind of making you feel bad about normal stuff. And you're only a kid. You're not a grown-up. It's not your job to fix stuff and fix her grumpiness sometimes or her disappointment sometimes. And it's not normal to be disappointed when a kid gets you a bit wet with a hose. That's kind of not really, it's a bit over the top. you know it's normal to use the hose, and it's normal to kind of get people wet, and we've all done that. Everyone will have a memory of wetting someone else with a hose at some point in their childhood. What you're doing is perfectly normal. And it's actually quite funny, actually. And I think mum maybe just needs to lighten up a bit and have a laugh about some of these things. But I think sometimes she gets a bit stuck, feeling a bit grumpy and a bit disappointed about things. And so I'm here to remind her that, she's missing out on having fun with her beautiful daughter. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. That's normal. That's normal that you want to connect with your mum and you're so caring, but it's not your job to fix that. And that's why I'm here, is to try and help mum see that she needs to be a bit different in her parenting sometimes, to give you what you need, and to give, to give the other kids, your siblings, what they need as well. Your brother and sister, what they need, yeah? All of you. Normal just to need love and fun and play. These are normal things.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So would it be okay if I talk to mum and then I come back to you? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm just going to be right here by your side. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah?
Okay.
I just want
Yeah.
to say, Mum, you are missing out on this, having fun with your beautiful daughter who cares so much. She cares so much about you. She's so worried about how you feel. She's worrying so much about how you feel that she's forgetting about how important she is, and the fact that she's only a child. And she's so worried about disappointing you that it's stopping her from just having fun and enjoying herself and being who she can be, being who she is. And I know that you don't mean to do that, but that's why I'm telling you, is because it's really not helpful to her at all. It's making her feel like she's a burden. It's making her feel like she doesn't deserve to have fun. She doesn't deserve to have good things. And that's not good for her. That's not helpful for her, because it's going to stop her from enjoying her life. How's mum reacting?
She's hearing. She's not angry at me.
Mm.
Uh, I don't feel like she's angry at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't understand, still kind of doesn't understand what you're saying, but I feel like it's okay that you're saying it.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. And I want you to know, little Charlie, that I'm right here by your side. I'm right here, and I do want to have fun with you with the hose. And actually, you can try and squirt me if you like, and I'm going to run away from you, and you can try and get me. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know what? You're 11. You're supposed to be having fun. That's your job, is to be having fun. And, I think sometimes there's a bit too much doom and gloom around here, and we need to lighten things up a bit so that you can get what you need, because you're only a child. And this is, it's normal to have a bit of fun, and you need that. Yeah. So are you ready? Are you ready? I'm going to run, and I want you to try and squirt me. You ready? Set, go. Can you see me? I'm darting from right to left. Yeah. Oh, I think you got me there. Yeah. What's that like?
It felt really good until I got you.
Oh, well, do you know what? It's quite nice to be a bit wet, because it's quite hot out here. And I like being a bit wet. And actually, I don't want things to be, perfect and be perfectly dry all the time. And I want us to just relax and have fun. I wanted you to squirt me. That's normal, and that's fun, and that's what we do to have fun. Yeah, and there's lots of other stuff we can do as well, and you can choose all the things that you want to do, but you don't have to worry about me. Your job is not to make me happy. Your job is not to try and protect me. I'm a grown up and I can look after myself. And your job is just to be a child and just to have fun. And I'm right here. I'm right here by your side.
I don't feel like I'm allowed.
No, exactly, yeah. Because that's the message, I think, isn't it? That's the message that I'm trying to address with mum, trying to talk to mum about. Is because I think there's a bit too much doom and gloom around here. and too much seriousness, and that's not good for kids. You know, sometimes you just need to be able to have fun and not be taking responsibility for everyone else. And I just want to say to Mum, I don't know if you've been watching us here, but we're having fun, and this is fun that you could be having with your daughter, and you're really missing out because she's such great fun. She's really funny and cute, and you could be laughing with her as well. But I think sometimes you get stuck in treating her like she's some kind of mini adult, and she's not a grown up. She's a child, and children need you to be there, to be loving, to be asking her questions about herself, to be more in tune with her, and more in tune with her being a child, not a mini adult. And that might be strange for you because you might not have had it yourself. This might be something new for you to learn. But until you're ready to do that, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to take care of little Charlie, and I'm going to make sure that she does have fun. And I can help you as well, Mum. I can help you as well. But it's not Charlie's job to help you, and it's not Charlie's job to take responsibility for everything. Because she's only a child. She's only a little girl. How does that feel, Charlie?
Feels okay.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you need right now?
I just want a hug.
Yeah. Can you see me just coming right up to you and giving you a big hug? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're such a beautiful, huggable little girl. You're so lovable. And I can just see how lovable you are. It's so easy to hug you. You're just lovely. Yeah. Yeah. You might not realize it, but you really are. Anyone who sees you, anyone who sees you the way you are, they will see how lovable you are. Yeah. I'm right here. Yeah. Right. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. Yeah. You're doing so well. I want you to know I'm going to be right by your side. Things are just going to be a bit different now because I'm here, and I'm not going to leave. I'll be here whenever you need me. And I'm going to remind you lots how important it is for you just to be a child, just to play, and just be your lovable self without having to fix things for everyone else. And is there anything else that you need? No. So I just want you to just keep that image of me right by your side, knowing that you can call on me and call on this image to remember that we're connected. Remember, I'm on your side whenever you need to remember that. And when you're ready, you can just very gently and slowly bring yourself back to this room. What was that like for you, Charlie? How did you feel? How are you feeling right now?
I feel really calm and really looked after.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what you needed. That's what every child needs. Lots of big feelings coming up there. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I think you did so well. I mean, you were so amazing because you were right in there, right connected with little Charlie in that image. And I was able to feel what things were like for little Charlie as well, how difficult that was for you. Yeah, I mean, it was such an amazing kid carrying all that stuff, carrying all that baggage around on your shoulders, carrying responsibility for everyone. Yeah, but kind of not really how things are supposed to be for kids. And it's kind of messed up the way that you see yourself. And you know, even that chocolate cake where we started, you know, isn't that interesting, that connection that your you know, that your body took you straight back to that early memory of being made to feel like you're not deserving, being made to feel like you've done something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how powerful those messages were from your mum that didn't come from words but came from looks, expressions. Yeah. It conveys so much, doesn't it?
Just feel sad.
Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine it's just you've missed out on so much. There's a lot to feel sad about. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I know. I know. It's so sad. Little darling missed out on so much love and connection that she needed and didn't get. Yeah. So glad that you can show me your feelings. Show me that sadness. I want you to know that, you know, that part of you, I care so much about that little Charlie part that has suffered so much. She's been through so much. And I'm right here for her. And I think we need to find a way to keep her more on the surface so that she doesn't get abandoned again and again and again. Because I think sometimes, you know, even kind of it's almost like after our sessions, sometimes she gets locked in the cupboard and until the next session. And that's a bit like, you know, back to childhood again, back to kind of dismissing her, putting her needs on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to fall into that pattern, but maybe we need to look at ways of keeping little Charlie more in the forefront and prioritizing her needs. Would
Yeah.
that be okay? Yeah.
Yeah.